So do you also want to try the Kali Linux without touching your main operating system? So in this video, I will show you the complete step-by-step process to install the Kali Linux 2026.1 inside the Virtualbox, from downloading the ISO file to creating the virtual machine and getting everything up running perfectly. So whether you are a beginner, cybersecurity enthusiast, or ethical hacker, this guide will help you to set up the Kali Linux safely and quickly. Now the very first thing that you have to assure on your Windows device that the virtualization has been enabled. And in order to check on your Windows device, what you can do, make a right click on the taskbar, click on Task Manager. Here from the left hand side, click on Performance, click on CPU, and then on the right hand side at the bottom you will find the virtualization option, and on my end you can see it has been enabled. So I'm good to go, but if it shows you disable, then you will have to enable it from the BIOS. I've already created a video on this topic, that how you have to enable the virtualization. So enable it, and after enabling it, bring up any of your browser and you will have to search for Virtualbox download, and on the very top only you will be getting this website, Oracle Virtualbox download. Click on it. Then it says download Virtualbox. So on the left hand side it says Virtualbox platform packages. So we are downloading for the Windows machine, so you have to click on Windows host. Click on it and the downloading will be started. Now part of this, we also need to download the Virtualbox extension pack that is on the right hand side, so that it can enable the high speed USB support, the NVMe support, and the disk encryption. Alright, so click on accept and download and wait until both the files are being downloaded. Alright, so both the files are being downloaded now. So first you will have to install the Virtualbox. So make a double click on this Virtualbox setup. Click on yes. Click on next. Accept the agreement. Click on next. Now here if you want to change the location where the Virtualbox will be installed, then you can click on change, and then you can choose your desired location wherever you want to save this Virtualbox. So I will save it to my extreme SSD, that is my external SSD. Then click on next. Click on next and click on install. And it will take few seconds only to be installed, so you have to wait again. And once installed, it says finish, so you will have to click on it. And you will be getting this kind of Oracle Virtualbox Manager dashboard. So now we also need to install the Virtualbox extension pack. So again, open the location where you have downloaded both the file and make a double click on Oracle Virtualbox extension pack. Click on install. Scroll down to the bottom, click on I agree. And the Virtualbox extension pack will also now be installed. So the Virtualbox Manager is now ready to configure and install any kind of virtual machine, any kind of operating system. So now next what we have to do, we have to download the Kali Linux. So again, bring up any of your browser, open up a new tab, and you have to search for Kali Linux. Hit the enter key and click on the first website, Kali Linux penetration testing. Then you have to click on download, and it will give you two options, installer images and virtual machines. So we have to click on virtual machines, so click on recommended. And then in the virtual machine also it will give you for VMware, Virtualbox, Hyper-V. So we have to go with the Virtualbox, so click on the download arrow icon below the Virtualbox. And the downloading of this Kali Linux Virtualbox file will be started, and it's around 3.6 gigabytes, so you have to wait until it's been downloaded. Alright, so the Kali Linux file has been downloaded. Now what we can do, we can open up the downloaded file. Now it's been downloaded in a zip file, so we need to extract it. So make a right click on it, click on extract all, click on extract. And it contains around 15.1 GB of file, so you will have to wait again until it's all been extracted. And once extracted, you will be getting this kind of folder, so open it. And you will find both the file of the Virtualbox over here. So now what you can do, bring up the Virtualbox Manager. Then you will find the green color open button on the top. You have to click on it. And locate to the location where you have extracted the Kali Linux file. Open it. Again, open the folder. And select this Kali Linux 2026.1. Click on open. And now you will find it will automatically detect all the settings like the system, storage, audio, network. And by default, it will automatically create a username and password for you, and the username password will be Kali, K-A-L-I, all in the lowercase. So remember this is the only password and the username from which you have to log into your Kali Linux device. Now part of this, if you want to make any changes, if you want to configure it, then click on Kali Linux, and from the top you have to click on settings. From the very top, make sure it's been selected to expert mode. Then in the general section, come to the features and make sure shared clipboard and drag and drop has been selected to bi-directional, so that we can easily share the file and drag and drop between the host machine, that is your Windows, and the Kali Linux. Then from the left hand side, come to the system and it will give you the base memory. Now by default it will be selected to 2 GB, but if you want to give more RAM, and it will all depend at how much RAM you have, physical RAM you have on your main device. If I bring up the task manager and go to the performance, in the memory section I have 16 GB of RAM, so I can easily give around 4 GB of RAM for the smoother performance. Now below you don't have to make any changes. In the processor section, it will ask you the number of CPU core. So again, depend on your physical CPU core. Like if I go in the CPU section, I have total 8 core here, so I can give half of that, but 2 core will be also enough for me. Next, come to the display section and make sure video memory should be selected to maximum, whether it's 128 or whatever, select to maximum, and make sure the 3D acceleration has been unchecked. Rest you don't have to make any changes. In the USB, make sure all these 3 options are being selected, then click on OK. And now we can power on the machine, so select it and click on start. So the virtual machine will now be loading up, and the very first page you will be getting the Kali GUNI Linux, so you have to select it. And now the best part of this method is you don't have to go with the manual configuration of the operating system, you don't have to go with the installation process, everything has been pre-installed. So after just waiting for a couple of seconds, it will give you directly the Linux login page. So you have to enter the same username and password, that is Kali, K-A-L-I, and the password is Kali again. Click on login and you will be logged into the Kali Linux desktop. Now here on the top of the Virtualbox, if you click on file, so you get preferences where you can manage all the settings. Then you have the view option where you can make it full screen, take the screenshot, recording. Alright, so you can check these options. As of now, I will take it to the full screen. Click on switch. And the Kali Linux will be now displaying on the full screen as it's been installed on the real computer. Alright, so now if you click on the Kali logo at the left hand top, so you will find all the applications. Like in all application, you will see the list of all the applications that basically you can use to test, do any kind of testing on the Kali Linux. Now initially, before doing any kind of work on it, what I would recommend you, bring up the terminal and you have to run some command here. And the very first command will be sudo space apt space update. That will be updating all the application. It will ask you for the password, so enter the password, that will be Kali. And it will now be updating all the applications. So again, you have to wait for some time, it won't take much time. And once it will be done, the next command will be sudo space apt space upgrade. Again, hit the enter key. And it might ask you for the permission, so you will have to press the Y key. And this process of upgrading all the application may take a while, so you have to wait. Sometime it may take around 15 to 20 minutes, so just sit and relax until it's all been done. Alright, so finally the upgrade has been completed, and on my end it took around 20-25 minutes. So once it will be done, you have to reboot the computer. So type sudo space reboot space now, and the Kali Linux will now be rebooted. Again, log in with your same username and password. And now next, to make sure the clipboard and the drag and drop work properly, we also need to install the Virtualbox guest edition. So again, open the terminal and type here sudo space apt space install space -f space dash reinstall space virtualbox dash guest dash x11, and again hit the enter key. It will be asking you for the password, so enter the password. And once this command also get completed, again you have to go ahead and restart the computer. So once it restarted, this time your Kali Linux is completely ready to enjoy any kind of penetration testing, doing any kind of work. So go ahead, enjoy it on the VirtualBox without disturbing your real operating system. And that's all guys for today. Hopefully you found the video informative. If yes, please hit the like, subscribe, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.